Get into what all's happened here in at least our denominational life. Just want to wish my wife a very happy anniversary. Tomorrow will be 17 years. She should get some kind of special award for putting up with me for 17 years. But anyhow, so this week's been a rough week in the Southern Baptist Convention. The sexual abuse report came out by Guidepost. It's available to read online. You know, it's public knowledge and information. There was a lot of things that we kind of knew about. We had heard, it was rumored and leaked, you know, but there were a few things that were shocks, you know, including Pastor Johnny Hunt's allegations and him denying that. And I want to say a couple things. You know, this report came out on a 10-year anniversary for me of a church that I used to pastor. And the church I used to pastor, there was a group that were harboring a predator who would try to prey on women, and I said, no, we're not going to do this. And it was they made my life very difficult. And, you know, my heart is broken for the victims of all of these issues. We should be praying for them, trying to do what we can to support them. I'm glad in one sense that it's out in the open, because now we can make some reforms as a denomination to prevent this from happening again and move forward in a more safe and correct way. You know, I hope that when I go to Anaheim here in a few weeks, that we will be voting on, you know, I don't know if we'll be able to deal with it all, but, you know, at least, you know, disbarring those churches. You know, President J.D. Greer read 10 churches that were harboring predators and offenders. And I think those churches should be disbarred, you know, and not carry the name Southern Baptist. We're pretty quick to do that in issues were related to orthodoxy and theology, with who's in the pulpit and, you know, who's on staff, if they are in a particular lifestyle or whatever. Then I think also we need to, in addition to this, you know, I'm hoping that we can show some more support for those that have come out. You know, a lot of people who share things like this, they don't have a positive experience. So be praying for them. Hearts go out to the school shootings this week in Texas. Man, I tell you, between all of these things this week, I long for a time when abusers and oppressors, and when school shootings and addictions and all these things are no more. You know, all these things all this is just brokenness. You know, as long as we remain here in a sinful world, you're going to have these things happen. We can't prevent sin from happening, but when sin does happen, we can respond appropriately with grieving, with repentance, and with turning to the Lord. And that's what I think this week's call has been. So this is a week of lament for us, and this is a week that we can turn to the Lord. And so look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday. We're going to be moving again through Luke. We're actually moving almost through the book, and we're looking forward to seeing what the next section has for us. If you want to go ahead and read ahead, and just keep praying, you know, keep praying for all them. You know, it's just a joy to share last week how God has worked and moved in our own body, even in the midst of all these things that we're grieved about. God is still working and moving. He is not moved to the back and silent. He is still in our midst and working and moving. So put our faith and trust in Him always. And I hope you guys have a great day. Look forward to worshiping